The local wood industry is under threat due to stiff competition from imported wood products. Another challenge is the energy crisis, which is making operators uncompetitive. The wood industry in Ghana, especially the furniture sector, has of late gained prominence in the media. This is due to a number of reasons, including the preference for Chinese furniture by state institutions to that of the made in Ghana ones. Mention can be made of Parliament and the judiciary. The development comes at a time that there is a clarion call by the government to reduce the huge import bill that runs into billions of dollars by encouraging Ghanaians to patronize local products. However, taste acquired, they say, is difficult to do away with, and the market in Ghana is flooded with Chinese wood products. And even with the Economic Partnership Agreement EPA entered into with the European Union, there are fears that Ghana will become a dumping ground for wood products of all kinds from the Eurozone. The players in this industry say the solution seems to be far from sight because their business is on life support. A carpenter, Daniel Sowa at Teshi Roman, could not hide his frustration about the expensive nature of the prices of the wood and the negative impact the China product is having on their product. Another problem facing the carpenters in Accra is that their colleagues in Kumasi have been bringing their products to sell in Accra. They say since the price of the wood in Kumasi is cheaper than in Accra, their final products are less expensive. The effect is that most of the customers prefer to buy furniture from the Kumasi carpenters.
They get the wood over there at a cheaper price, and this makes their finished products less expensive. But when you look at the kind of work we do here and compare it with what they do, our finishing is perfect. The energy crisis the country is currently facing is a big problem, and it is affecting our work negatively. We are therefore appealing to the appropriate authorities to do something about it.
Yusuf Shaibu and Dan Sofovi are carpenters who used to do business at Anglonga in Kumasi, but have now moved to Accra. They disputed the claims made by the carpenters in Accra that their products are not of good quality.
Some of our colleagues do not do the kind of work we do properly because most of the customers complain about the finishing and the high prices of our products. But this problem can be solved if we have one voice as carpenters in the area of pricing of the finished products. The customers will stop buying the Chinese products.
The manager of Rock Furniture, Al-Hassan Issa at Asalam Down, blamed the high prices of furniture on the fluctuation of the prices on the raw materials as well as the imported accessories.
Getting the wood is very difficult, though the wood is cut here. The customers sometimes fix their budgets based on the price you give him or her. But next time the customer comes, the price has gone up. This normally happens due to the fluctuation of prices of the raw materials. And if things get stable, the business will boom.
Some of the carpenters have devised a means to come out with products which will attract the customer. Oman Yunus has been using veneer and plywood to produce a bed.
And at the same time,
we are using the plywood and the veneer because they do not create holes in the bed as compared with the natural wood. Working on veneer is very difficult, but it is nice and attracts customers because we normally use different colors.
The energy crisis the country is currently facing has become a big problem to those in the wood industry. Abdul Rahman Issa complained about the negative impact of the load shedding exercise on their business. The saw could easily pass the most important tools of the carpenter, and the sharpening of this crucial tool is what puts food on the table of George Tete Enyo. He inherited this business from his late uncle in 1983. At the time the news crew got there was no light, but he had to rely on the generator to serve his customers.
Light
She aji abanya me call even po gbeke ni ameke ha wo lebi po no ka twu oni.
Electricity is a problem. If they can turn it off in the evening and back in the morning, it will help. But if the power is out in the morning, we cannot work and it will not benefit me if it comes on in the evening. This has compelled me to use a generator to serve my customers, but buying the fuel is also expensive. We are therefore appealing to the government to do something about it.
However, some of the carpenters say a lasting solution can be found to the challenges confronting the industry if they form an association.
If the government can help by giving us loans, it will help boost our businesses, and the Carpenters Association can also help us to buy machines to do our work.
Analysts say, due to the trade liberalization policy adopted by Ghana, nothing can be done about the importation of wood products from China or elsewhere. However, it is incumbent upon the Ghanaian carpenters to lift their game and produce furniture that are of good quality and can compete with those from China and